What's up, fight fans? What's going on out there, man? It's your homeboy, main man, made man in the building. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing here each and every Wednesday and every Saturday. We are live in full effect right in front of the camera doing We Talking Boxing, covering the latest and greatest in the sport. So be here on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Now, early morning mission, y'all know what it is. The grind never stops. So we keep it on going. You know what I mean? Now, I want to just start up a quick discussion. I won't be here long. Just something real quick, real minor. And that is about this whole heavyweight being rated as the pound in the pound for pound rankings. Now, where this comes from is I read a recent article on Forbes in which Forbes was giving their pound for pound list, and the author rated Deontay Wilder as number one pound for pound. Now, the reason I ask this is because I've been noticing more and more articles, publications, more and more boxing critics, boxing journalists, whatever you want to call them, and even former fighters. They have been rating heavyweights as in their pound for pound rankings. And throughout the years, through all the boxing hardcore fans, y'all know, throughout the years, rating heavyweights in the pound for pound has been kind of off limits. I mean, this goes all the way back to the reason that the pound for pound ratings were created in the first place. It's highly subjective. It's nothing official. But the reason that it was created in the first place was to bring recognition and attention to the lower weights. So back in the day, the heavyweights basically ran boxing, and fighters like Sugar Ray Robinson and others in the lower weight classes, well, they didn't get the recognition. And so the pound for pound rankings were created. If these fighters of lower weight classes were heavyweights, how would they fare off? Now, in today's climate, we got social media. Matter of fact, I would arguably say that there are other weight classes that are now more popular than the heavyweight division. I mean, with the emergence of social media, you know, a lot of fight fans now get to learn more about fighters. They get to know more about fighters, their styles, what they're about. They can follow their life outside the ring, everything. You know what I mean? And back then, when they made these pound for pound rankings, social media or the internet in general didn't exist. Now, you got, say, for example, the cash cow of boxing, right? Supposed to be the most popular fighter in Canelo Alvarez in the middleweight division. You had the pay-per-view king in Floyd Mayweather in the welterweight division. You got a fighter with the entire country that follows everything he does in Manny Pacquiao in the welterweight division. You know what I'm saying? So it seems to me that the attention that these lower weight classes never had before, they got now. And you don't need to say, well, if this guy was you get to see him as much as you want. You can come here on YouTube, rewind, go through all of your favorite fighters' fights, the whole nine. You can learn more about them. There is recognition there. So, given that they are getting recognition right now, is it not fair to say, well, I guess we got to include heavyweights in the pound for pound discussion now too? Because you take up like with fighters like Deontay Wilder or like a Michael Hunter would do, where these guys are fighting men 20, 25, 30, 35 pounds bigger than them. And they're beating these men. Yeah, we know heavyweight division is 200 pounds and above. It's unlimited at that point. There is no outlining of weight classes. There was once upon a time talk about breaking the heavyweight division down into super heavyweights, into regular heavyweights, but they never done that yet. They haven't done that yet. Now, you know, heavyweights still get a good amount of attention nowadays. I believe it takes less for a heavyweight to attain a superstar status than it would be for, say, a 140 pounder or 135 pounder. They're going to go against a lot of fighters that you never heard of. But with a heavyweight, the land of giants, they command more attention just from being big men in the knockouts that they provide. So I believe it's easier for a heavyweight to attain superstar status as it would be, say, for a 140, 135 pounder. But in today's climate, man, stars can be built easy. Look at Tank Davis. They've building Tank Davis up to be this supposed pay-per-view guy, yet he hasn't really done much in the ring. You can bring recognition and exposure to these fighters in today's climate much more easier than you could back in the day. You did. I got Boxing Logics United in the building. Peace and pugilism. What's up, fam? What's up with you, man? That's my man right there, man. Salute to you, man. Keep doing what you doing, homie. I'm always there, fam. I'm always there. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Earl HL says pound for pound is purely about skills to me, not fighters. Fighting above their weight. So, yes, they should be considered in pound for pound list. Klitschko was rightfully in people's pound for pound list for years, all day, all day. I agree with everything. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Straight drop. Heavyweights shouldn't be on the pound for pound list. Hey, can you elaborate a little bit more on that and why you say that straight drop? I'd love to know why you believe that they shouldn't be on it. I got my fam in the building. P. Newell in the building. What's up, homie? Good morning to you, fam. Good morning to you, man. Salah Farah in the building. Good morning, Salah. Good morning. Good morning. Main man, made man in the building. Dropping boxing knowledge all day. You already know. I mean, like I say, straight drop. But my thing is that the reason that they said that you shouldn't put them on the list, that reason doesn't exist no more. I mean, unless they're going to change up the whole criteria, because it was about recognition. It was technically, truthfully speaking, and I hate to say, it was about skills for the lower class, but it was more so about recognition is the real reason that they created it. Now, of course, we look at the lower weight classes and say, well, are they skillful enough? If they were heavyweight, would they have dominated? And that, I guess you can kind of usher that criteria in there as well, but it was always about recognition. You know what I mean? And I just believe that if that was the case, these lower classes are getting more recognition than the heavyweights. I mean, aside from like one or two heavyweights, I'm talking Deontay Wilder and AJ. Other than that, Tyson Fury, these lower weight classes got multiple champions that are very popular and skilled. So we know about them now, man. But I believe it is, though. I believe I'm going to give my verdict on it, and I'm going to say I believe that heavyweight should be added in today's climate due to the internet and how easy it is to get recognition on these lower weight classes now. I mean, you got Tank Davis, a future supposed star, fighting at 135 pounds. I mean, when we're talking that these guys are bigger stars than most of the heavyweights, yo, man, we gotta include these heavyweights now. I mean, I just think that's the right thing to do. I mean, and plus they are fighting bigger men. So it is what it is. So I think that's the right thing to do. And we got to always go back to the reason that the pound for pound rankings were created in the first place. You know what I mean? And the reason that they were created was for recognition purposes. So if, like I said before, I want to talk in circles. If that doesn't exist no more, we got to put them in there. So from me going forward, I will probably be including heavyweights into my pound for pound rankings. I think I will be. So and this takes some thinking because I will have to revamp my pound for pound rankings to do such. But I will, from here on out, be including heavyweights in my pound for pound discussions because of the recognition that everybody is getting. So I'm going to leave it there. Put your comment in the comment section, man. Let me know where I'm going wrong, if I'm going wrong. You know what I mean? Let me know where, if you do or if you do not include heavyweights on your list, let me know the reason why. You know what I mean? I'd love to know because the contrary argument, I just don't see it right now. And all I see right now is it was about recognition, and they are getting more recognition today for the most part. So tell me where I'm going wrong. To the next video. Enjoy the rest of y'all day, fight fans. I'll see y'all later, man. I'll be getting on here as news breaks out throughout of the day. It's early here in the DMV, but y'all know how I get down, man. All day. Have a blessed day out there. Stay stressed and sucker free. Keep your head up. I know the devil gonna be coming after you all day. And to the next one. Peace out.